Appreciate it.
Anybody else, sir?
All right, guys, go ahead.
Coach,
Yeah.
I thought you guys put together a pretty solid performance today. A little bit of a slow start. I'm sure that wasn't the way you wanted to start the game, but as the game progressed, you guys seemed to play better. And that seems to be a trend for you guys. Start off maybe a little bit slow and then put it together. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't like that, but it makes me nervous early in the game. Well, I mean, the long run they had, we just had a bust on a blitz, and you know, but you know, you like to get them on the ground a little bit quicker, and I mean, so that wasn't the way we wanted to start. Offensively, they gave us a couple different looks that we probably didn't prepare for, but then we got it figured out offensively, you know, pretty quickly. But I thought overall pretty good performance. I mean, I thought defensively we played well, and I thought we did a lot of good things offensively. We ran it, we threw it. I think we were pretty efficient throwing the football tonight. Nate was 9 of 14, Joe was 4 of 6, and it was a good effort. And like I just told our guys, preseason's over. Time to move on in the league play, and let's go.
Coach, happy about the one penalty, 15 yards, all you had today.
Yeah, and that easily could have been. I just told him, I said, not only was that a bad penalty, but it was bad dancing. So, but yeah, it was. You know, we talked about it. We've been, you know, emphasizing it. That was good to see.
Jake finally was able to break a couple
Yeah.
today. He got the touchdown. Just
Did a hell of a job tonight. You know, I don't know how many return yards he had, but it was significant. 133, and I mean that was pretty. You know, heck, the one he broke, we were in a block. So you know, but he split them, and that's usually when you get the big ones, when you can make that split those first couple of guys and get up the middle. And he did a really nice job. He's always, and one thing about, you know, I don't know if people understand the way the wind swirls in this stadium. It's not an easy job that he has. I mean, catching the football, and he's always secured it well. And I thought tonight our guys, the guys around him, gave him a chance to get some good returns.
Nate didn't start. Any reason to that, or?
Yeah, he had a I would call it a minor violation of team rules, and because he's a captain, we you know, we wanted to send a message, and it wasn't a big deal. We wanted to send a message and told him he was going to sit the first 2 series, and if he wasn't a captain, he probably wouldn't have got anything. Because it was really minor, but you know, a captain on this football team, we hold him to a higher standard, and we made that decision right off the bat, and Nate understood it, and I think the message was sent.
Did you see a difference in the offense when he jumped back in there?
No, I mean, I thought Joe, you know, I mean, it kind of looks like Joe didn't do well. I mean, early on, it was, like I said, it was more a product of we had a couple busts, especially in a couple run plays, and just a couple looks that we didn't expect going in. It really wasn't a product of who was playing quarterback there in that first drive or two.
Joe, or Bo, was it a sense of maturity for your team? I mean, you get down early, you know, the long run, and there was no panic. They kind of just took things as they went. Although it was early in the game, but
Yeah, I mean, it happens. That's football. I mean, you hate that. I mean, I hate that. It drives me crazy because that is a play that easily could have been avoided, and we had a guy who screwed up, and it hurt us. And but you know, I made some bad calls out there. You know, a guy made a mistake, and they took advantage of it. But like you say, no one's going to panic. I mean, excuse me. It happened, and you move on. You know, you got to pick each other up, and I think that's what this team has done.
obviously you like the way they responded. You know, the rest of the way.
Absolutely. Like I said, I thought we played pretty well. There's a number of things that we'll look at that we could get better at. But I thought the performance was pretty good.
How do you feel about going to conference next week, conference play next week?
I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's at that time of year, and I like our team. I think if we keep getting better, I think the sky's the limit for this group. But we got to keep getting better and improving, and we're going to play some good football teams. I mean, starting with next week. I mean, Northern Iowa is always a good football team and well-coached football team, and they play physical ball, and so we're looking forward to the challenges that lie ahead. But we're first things first. We got to we'll fix what needs to get fixed from tonight and keep working to get better.
You think most complete 4 quarters that you guys have played so far this season?
I don't know about that. I think maybe, I don't know. I'd have to see the film, but I think I think we're progressing. I think we're doing some good things in all 3 phases of the game. I thought it was good to see. I thought our special teams played really well tonight, and that was good to see because we've really been emphasizing a lot. And we have some inexperience with that group, and I think they're growing up.
And obviously, Hunter really responded tonight.
Yeah, Nick had a heck of a game, and like I said, I just told him relax, and we back him, and I knew he was very. I mean, he does a great job in practice, and he's very capable, and I think he'll just keep getting better. I mean, there's no doubt that he's going to be a really good punter for us for a long time.
You said on Tuesday you have to learn how to enjoy wins more. Are you going to do that today?
For about till I wake up in the morning, probably. And this time of year, it's just you got to go. And I was walking off the field. I was already thinking about next week and what we got to do to get this team going. And I'm just all about the process, and been doing this for a long time. And we got to do what we can do to keep getting better. If I turn over every stone, try to keep getting better.
Saw Matt in a boot a little bit. I know it's really early. Just a precautionary there about that.
Yes, I mean it's a sprain. And X-rays were negative, and so he's a tough guy. I mean, they don't come much tougher than Matt, and as long as there are no broken bones, I know the way he's wired, he'll find his way out there. So, God, he went out when I first went out there. He said he couldn't feel his foot, and he said something's not right, and which happens sometimes when you get caught in a pile like that. I'm just glad that there's nothing broken.
I'm not sure why it is. Joe Lisi seems to fit this offense pretty well. He just seems that when he gets.
I think Joe can fit any offense.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a really good back, and he's I think he's an outstanding back. He's fast. I mean, he is fast, explosive, and I like our running backs. And Joe. He's getting better every time he goes out there. So glad he's on our team.
Has he kind of, has found his way into this offense to be the number 1 guy? Well,
Yeah, I mean, but like we said, we use all our backs, and but he's. I think that they think they all complement each other well, and I think Joe shows that he's turned on on another gear, and he started that started a little bit. That started last year, and probably in hindsight, you always say, God, I wish I would have got him more carries earlier. But he's coming into his own, and I think he's a special back, and I think we have a lot of good players around him to complement him. I think our Christians, we feel good about him. We feel good about Braxton and London Pearson. Heck, we got a nice stable backs.
You're gonna be happy with the offense. You guys put together nice offensive drives, good play calling, mixing everything up a little bit. You gotta be happy with that.
Yeah, there were certain things I'll have to look at that. I thought we did a lot of good things offensively. It was kind of I'll have to see what caused us a couple issues early on and make sure we fix that. But yeah, overall I thought it was a really good performance offensively. I think we've played well offensively, for 4 weeks. But now now the competition ramps up, and now it's time to keep getting better. We got to look at everything we're doing and figure out ways that we can improve, and that's what you have to do.
The defense really seemed to come together after that first quarter, really as well. This part of that, them just kind of you guys figuring out what they're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they were. I wasn't sure. We were actually walking out on the field for pregame, and I said to one of the coaches, I said, it's going to be interesting to see how they try to attack us and what they, and then, kind of saw what what their game plan was. And we made a couple adjustments, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, I think they were trying to shorten the game a little bit. They were trying to get away from our defensive line, try to get the ball out on the perimeter, and didn't really try to throw the ball in on the field because I don't think they felt they could protect their quarterback in the passing game, you know, consistently. So it was kind of a little bit of a different game plan, you know, from maybe what we expected, I guess, you know. But we saw some things that, you know, I think are good for us to see. And I thought our guys made good adjustments. Like I said, the long run was easily avoidable. I mean, it was just we busted. And when you bust, I mean, that's a bad thing. But, you know, we got it fixed. But for the most part, our defense played a pretty clean game.
Do you think they're more careful with the penalties? I mean, today was one. Do you think they'll try to be more careful?
I hope so. That sure helps us, you know. And I threatened them. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding.
I mean, the flow of the game tonight was very nice.
Yeah, I said the first half went real fast, and then it was like, I don't know what, it was like a little bit of a hold up in the fourth. Yeah, so which was a good thing, you know.
Yeah,
All right, gang. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.